Happy Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm Bridget Chandler, and I am the instructor for CE 440 for this semester. I'm also the what we call the anchor of the course and the program lead of Career and Technical Education here at Athens State. So welcome to CE 440. We are in week 1 of the course, and so I just thought I would take a few moments to go over some of the general information about the course. Everything I'm saying in the video is found in the course, so you don't have to watch the videos, but these are just supplemental for you, so that if you'd like for me to try to explain things just a little bit more, I try to jump on and do that when I can. Alright, so about the course and the layout, whenever you go into Blackboard and you click on the CE 440 course, you will see the Start Here button. So go ahead and click that and take a look. I have linked the updated syllabus for you with the updated class schedule in it, where you can see all of the standards and how those are connected with the activities and assignments and readings in the course. You'll see the technical requirements for this course listed for you, so what you need to be able to, your computer needs to be able to do, another link to other student resources here at Athens State, and then some information about me, your instructor. And finally, the course schedule is there for you. Again, and you can click on that just to print the schedule alone if you'd like. There's a link for you, but it has the updated dates. So how the course schedule works, we'll just talk about that for just a moment. This is a mini-term course, so it's taken the content from a full semester course and we condense it down into 8 weeks, which doesn't leave you a lot of lag time in between assignments. But just so you know, it's broken down into weekly kind of modules, if you will, and the dates are from the start of this mini term is the 10th through the Sunday of the 15th at 11:59 p.m. So any activity that's listed or an assignment is due before 11:59 on that particular Sunday. This one would be the 15th. And for week 1, it's just your attendance verification and your introductions in Blackboard. So, and you can complete, and also, complete the discussion board 1 initial remarks, because then you're going to go back and reply to and discuss some of the things about standardized testing in discussion board. Then we have week 2, which runs from October 16th, which is a Monday, through October to the 22nd on Sunday. Again, before 11:59 on that Sunday, you need to have submitted assignment 1 and have read chapters 1 through 3 in your text, and you complete your discussion board 1 opposing remarks. So you're going to have a counter argument to your classmates, whether that's how you really feel or not, but about standardized testing. So be ready to counter someone's initial remarks there. All right, so that's how the schedule works in the weeks, and this runs week 1 through week 8, where week 8 ends on December the 3rd. That is a Sunday, and you should, by that day, complete discussion board 6 and assignment 6 and have them turned in. So, it's, but just so you know how the weeks work and the due dates. I use the announcements section to basically communicate with you all as I would if we were in a face-to-face classroom. If I were going to stand up in front of the class and say something to you all that would benefit everyone, then I use that in the by posting in the announcements section in Blackboard. So there's a tab for you where you can click on the announcements to see. In addition, you will see things relative to registration for spring. I've already posted that, and then other things about campus happenings, about Blackboard availability. So you may see other outside information. Postings in the announcements don't always require you to do something. Again, it's just kind of as a platform for communicating with everyone in the class outside of email. So it's just one form of communication. Your next button down, if you're following down, you'll see the course schedule, take you there. Then attendance verification, and that needs to be done just as soon as possible. And what you'll do when you click on attendance verification is you will see our distance learning contract. And these are just some statements that you need to agree to as a distance learner and being in an online course. So once you've read the distance learning contract, you will then click on the next link below for the Career Technical Distance Learning Contract verification. And it says, once you've read this distance learning contract, you will complete this. It's set up like a test on Blackboard so that it self-scores, and you'll get bonus points for the class for completing it. But it also verifies your attendance so that I can report you as attending in the course for financial aid purposes and so forth. So you will complete that, and that will automatically score for you. And again, mainly is the fact that it just shows that you've done it, so that I can say that you've completed an activity in the class. There's instructor information again. Textbook and readings. Hopefully you've already gotten your textbook for this class. It's a classroom assessment, principles and practices for effective standards-based instruction. There's a picture of it with ISBN numbers and everything there for you. There's a companion website for the 4th edition. This is the 5th edition that you're seeing the picture of, but still you can reference that companion website for the 4th edition. There were not that many changes, and so we did not move up to the 6th edition either. I've stuck with the 5th edition. To assist you with assignment 1, just in case, because sometimes there is a delay in being able to order your textbooks and getting them from when the class first starts, I have posted for you a PDF table from Chapter 1 that's necessary for you to use for assignment 1, because I didn't want you to have anything that would delay you to or prevent you from completing that assignment. So you will see that portion there for you, and you submit that in Blackboard. Your textbook appendix is attached for you. Then if you scroll on down, there's some these are just optional reading materials. These are not required, but there's a link that will take you to lots of other resources about career and technical education. That's the Vocational Information Center, and it's a website with just filled with links for tools for educators, on teaching and learning resources, classroom tools, templates, all kinds of things there. But that's just optional for you. And then also I have posted a couple of articles, 7 practices of assessment and grading, and so you can look over those just again as optional reading material. Then we have our content tab, and this basically is where other pieces and parts of from the course are stored, just to have a central location. So there's the distance learning contract again, where it's actually housed, where you get there from clicking on your attendance verification. There's your assignments folder, textbook excerpts, additional resources, and outside readings. There's more there, samples and references, so you can look inside of that if you would like to see just more on authentic assessment, just more reference material for you. Again, these are all just optional reading materials. And then career technical document sheet is tabbed for you. And then this is published by the Alabama State Department of Education. It's the Career and Technical Education Definitions and Abbreviations. So if you're new to career and technical education, this is a great resource for you, just to be able to know the jargon that you may hear within this realm and this profession. Going on down your tabs on your left-hand side, you'll see the Assignments tab. When you click there, it takes you directly into that folder that you saw in the content. This is where you will actually view the directions for each assignment, and you'll be able to then click on that assignment to submit it. Your written assignments need to be saved either as a PDF file or as a Word document, and then attached where it's posted for you within that Assignments tab. You'll have the written directions for the assignment, and also in red it tells you the total points possible for assignments, so that you can keep up with that as well. And you can scroll down. All assignments are already open for you to be able to view ahead of time, but of course they're only due by the due date listed on the schedule. But you have access to view the actual assignment from day 1 of the course. The next tab is discussion boards, and discussions, rather than have a final exam in this course, you have 300 points possible from participating in discussion board posts. So you will see that those are also open for you, so that you can view them ahead of time, but some of them do require you to interact with your peers or with your classmates. So for example, the very first one is a discussion of the history of standardized testing. And there's some directions for you with some articles to read, or just suggested articles. You may find others that you would like to read as well. And then some statements and questions for your response within that context of the discussion board. So you will click on the forum title in the upper left hand corner of the posting, and then you will be able to respond to what you see whenever you're looking at the forum, which for this particular one is, do you feel that standardized test results shape schools and or teaching? Do you think the test results are understood by the masses? And if you were in charge, what would you do about all the testing in schools? So just some kind of talking points or thinking points about standardized testing. You will also see the points possible for each of those discussion boards and where those points come from the forums. So you have 50 points per forum, and some of them have more of a breakdown than others, but you will see that it helps you to be able to address each portion, and so that you'll know the expectation of the discussion board post. There are also the discussion 3 is very closely related to assignment 3, so make sure that you see that, but that's noted for you. Alright, and then the only other tabs that are left are your help and your tools tab, and you can click there to be able to email other classmates and class members. I will add a link for your grades for you to be able to view your grades, so that'll be easier for you, but you can go down into the grade center there. And I think that about sums everything up for the class. I've kept it just under 12 minutes, so I hope this hasn't been too lengthy for you. If you have any questions about the management or the organization of the course, please let me know, or if there's questions about the assignments. I look forward to working with each of you this semester, or this mini term. Thanks.